Hello, and welcome to our 12 days of holiday nail art featuring designs from me, Talia at Talia's Nail Tales, and
from me, Sarah, from Sarah's Nail Secrets. For the next 12 days, we'll be sharing with you 12 different themes of nail art for this time of year.
Talia is a gel tech and Sarah is an acrylic tech, so you will get a special gift of watching 2 different techniques for each theme.
If you recreate any of these designs, please use the hashtag #SecretNailTales on social media so we can check them out.
We hope you enjoyed this gift from us, and let's get started.
Today's theme was Santa theme, and she wanted every nail different and went a little bit crazy on the sugar effect, but I think they turned out cute, so if you guys are interested, just keep watching. I'm using Envy brand system, so I'm using their acrylic and their monomer in this set, and the brush I'm using to start is my Ugly Duckling number 10, and I'm just doing a thin layer of clear acrylic on all these nails to protect them when she comes back for a color change, and I just like to do this. It's just personal preference. I'm using Ugly Duckling Foo Foo Pink on her ring finger because I'm going to be applying just the pink and then doing a Santa hat on this one. I'm using Afterglow by Glam & Glitz. This is just a bright white that glows in the dark, and I'm placing it at the bottom of her nail and fading it up because this nail I'm going to be doing a sort of baby boomer ombre effect. For the baby boomer effect, I'm using Ugly Duckling Foo Foo Pink, just placing it near the cuticle area and gently and carefully pulling it down over the white. I applied a little bit more and then I'm just feathering it over the white. This doesn't have to be perfect because I'm applying Why So Serious from the Glow collection. This is just a really pretty glittery silvery white color, and I'm just using this to help blend the 2 colors in the middle. For the Santa hat, I'm applying Ruby from Glam & Glitz. This is such a pretty red. I love this one. So I'm just applying this using the tip of my brush to create the shape of the Santa hat. I've seen this design done a few times. I did not come up with it. I found it on Pinterest, and I've seen it online numerous times, so I don't know who started the Santa hat idea, but it wasn't me. With the tip of my brush, I'm just applying Afterglow to create the little puff and the rim of the Santa hat. To make these more fun, I'm just adding Why So Serious onto the white parts. For this pinky, I'm just applying Ruby all over it. This was blurry, so I just jumped through it really quickly. And then I'm doing a little Christmas tree design, so I'm adding this random green color I have in my collection. I have no idea where it's from, and I'm just creating the shape of a Christmas tree using the point of my brush. For the ornaments, I'm just using this multicolor mix from Glitter Heaven Australia's Christmas collection, and I'm just placing them all over this little tree. For the star on top of the tree, I'm also using these from the Gold collection of Glitter Heaven Australia. I'm using Afterglow all over this nail because this nail will be a white candy cane with red stripes. I'm using that pretty green color again all over the pinky nails, and this one I'll be doing hand-painted silver snowflakes with sugar on top. I'm using holographic gold from Glitter Heaven Australia all over the pointer finger on this hand because I'll be doing it as a present. I'm applying this chunky gold all over the gold nail just to give it more dimension and depth because it's really pretty. I got these also from the Christmas collection from Glitter Heaven Australia. Clearly, I'm obsessed with their glitters right now, but I got them in right before I filmed all these series, so I was really excited to use them. I'm just applying ruby red all over this nail. This is the pointer finger. And then I'm just going to be applying some little glitters strategically placed and making them into ornaments. On the thumbs, I'm applying this super unattractive golden green mix, but I'm only doing that because I'm going to be applying chunky glitter on top, and sometimes it's better to just have fine glitter underneath to make it have a nicer, more smooth cuticle area, so that's what I'm doing. You won't see this ugly color. On her thumbs, I'm doing Afterglow from the cuticle and fading it down, and then I'm applying ruby at the tip and fading it up. It's not going to matter too much how it looks because, again, I applied Why So Serious in the middle to kind of blend these nicer, and I'm doing a hand-painted kind of design on top. I'm using my NV brand monomer and clear, and I've switched to CJP Big Boy to encapsulate all of these nails. I didn't worry too much if this nail looked bulky because when you file it will be nice and smooth and it will mirror the other nails and not be too bulky on the side. I've decided to file off camera. Here's how they look before, and here's how they look after. You guys can check out my acrylic nail tutorial playlist to see my finished filing. I'm using Jellyfit Australia Top Coat to top coat all of these nails and giving them a full cure. It was blurry, so I wrote ho 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 on this nail, and now I'm just sprinkling some sugar on top of that and giving that a cure. I've switched to my other hand, and I'm using Real Red from Light Elegance and the stripy brush, and I'm going to be doing hand-painted lines on this nail and make it look like a candy cane. This is my favorite brush for hand painting lines because it gets nice and even strokes, so if you guys are looking for a good brush, I'd highly recommend this one. To make all the strokes even, I try to make sure that my brush is fully saturated without having any little chunks hanging off of it. So just fully saturate your brush and pull from one end to the other. It should be really easy if you're using a brush that's really even in size. For the sugar effect in this whole set, I'm using, you guessed it, Glitter Heaven Australia's sugar collection, but I'm using the one that kind of shines silver. For the white in this collection, I'm using Universal White from Magic Gel and the stripy brush, and I'm using this to do the lines for the present nail, and then for the little bow on the present, I've switched to my Ugly Duckling detailer brush. For the sugar, I'm just tapping a teeny bit on. You don't want to add too much or it makes your lines look thick. I'm using metallic silver. This is so stunning. This is from Light Elegance and this is from the Buttercreams collection. And I'm just applying teeny tiny lines from the cuticle down to the little dots I have on her nail. And then I've switched to my Ugly Duckling detailer brush to do the little bows for the ornament. Switching back to stripey and still using that silver, I'm creating a little snowflake, and I'm doing 2 of them on her pinky. Switching back to my detailer to do more detailed lines so that they're smaller on the snowflakes. I'm just doing some lines, and then I also use my Ugly Duckling Omni tool, but I don't have a good picture of it because I broke mine in half. Switching back to my stripey brush and the white gel paint, I'm just doing a large snowflake on her thumbs. I'm pulling it, and then if you leave a tiny thin piece at the end, I'm just applying more so that the lines and strokes can be even. Back to the detailer for thinner and more precise lines. Now I'm using gold metallic from the buttercreams from Light Elegance, and I've switched to my swirly brush. I don't use this one that much, but I thought it would be good to do hand painting words. So I'm writing joy, and I found a photo online that I copied actually, but I can't find where it was that I copied, but basically I just copied the way they wrote joy. And then you're just going to want to sprinkle the last little bit of sugar on there, give that a full cure, wipe off all the extra sugar on those other nails, and here is the finished result. Really like sugaring, clearly guys. I think it's so pretty and it just adds something really nice to your sets. I really like how the red and the green and the gold all tie into each other on all these nails. I didn't add any crystals to this set because this was a client and I had a client after her and I didn't really have a lot of time, but to be honest, they don't really need it. They look really good on their own. So don't forget to check out Talia's design. She did this adorable Santa set with a freaking fireplace. Like, how cute is that? And creative. I love them. Check back tomorrow for more designs. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Keep your nails long and your glitter strong.